Hello, bien princess. I don't know what I'm talking about. Hi. Still sick. It's a different day. It's the second. I am tired of feeling under the weather. It hit that point where no longer is it fun to feel a little different. I've been hawking up like clementine-sized loogies, and it's just gross at this point. There's nothing cool about it. It's just gross as hell. Every time I blow my nose, I get a headache. Every time I freaking think it's over, it starts back anew. Dang. I really thought that was going to be a little safer. That dodge roll was cutting it close. Well, there's no reason to do this, but let's do it. This is actually the worst. The worst one to have no way to speed up your shots, just because you can get cornered. You can have up to 4 enemies on the screen at the same time, which is obnoxious. Also, they can split up and be so far away from each other. Ooh boy, okay. I think I did that one as well as one could expect. Almost panicked, but did not. Alright, good. Just needed him to reposition himself a little bit. Okay. There's still a chance that I can fuck this up, but we're looking a little better, a little less claustrophobic. I like a fight like this that gets, like, so there's a problem in a lot of games. Most fights just get worse as time goes on. They, instead of it being like, okay, you've got this figured out, and so you can just kind of continue through it, they'll do this second wave thing where if you've done well, it's time for you to then suffer. And if it's a game where your health is on the line, sometimes it really sucks to like barely survive and then get like the real challenge. This fight basically has 2 co-equal waves instead of one easy mode and one hard one. It starts off difficult because you got 2 guys on you, and then you got the second phase, which is fewer enemies, but a swifter one, a more aggressive one. And so you don't really have a harder mode, you just have a different mode. And I think that that's a really good way to balance a fight like that. Not enough games do it. It's like, you think about, like, I don't know, let's bring up a Dark Souls fight, like the Boreal Dancer. No, that's not one. What's that dragon guy holding the baby? He starts off and he's like, you know, kind of depressed. He's like, he's upset, so he's moving slowly. And then you get to the halfway point and he fucking flips out. Or there's that fight with the Ice Lady and then her Fire Dad. Dang. You know, the first phase is just her. Second phase is her and the dad. So after you get through one phase, there's a double fight. And then the third phase is like an even more extreme version of just her. I feel like if the second phase was first and it was a double fight, and then you had, this is gonna be a shitty first floor. And then you had the third phase where it's just her. I think the second half of that fight is good, and I think the first half in that one is more or less supposed to be like a prologue to the actual fight, just teaching you some of the basic mechanics that you'll see going on in the second one. But I don't know. I still think that like the fights don't need to be this, man, this thing that just constantly gets harder, and then you have to go through each phase. For Final Fantasy 14, there are a lot of fights like that where it's like this one easy part, then a tougher part, then a double tough part for the third phase. And it just feels like when you're doing those fights, especially if you need to start over, it just feels so tedious to go back through the early thing. And you know, you can still mess up those, and I think that's like, they have those as like checks. They have those as balances, like, oh well, you went back and you forgot how to do those mechanics, and those mechanics are going to be worse in the second phase, or even double worse in the third phase. So you need to have them down. But it's just like, I don't know, the fights feel kind of tedious because of that, instead of it being two distinct but separate things. Some of the older fights, I think they did more of a separate and distinct thing that are more lined up as two balanced. Like, this fucking sucks. Ammo needs to, or keys need to start showing up if this is going to be in any way an enjoyable run. As of right now, it's just going to be a starvation run. You just run out of keys, run out of items, and then you're just fighting with the things you got at for room clearing, essentially. What do they call that? What do they call that? It's an A word. Attrition. Loss due to attrition. And that's the worst kind of, like, I don't know if I'll lose, but, like, it's the worst kind of run where it's, like, you're just devoid of material for so long that, like, you start taking damage because enemies have greater health pools than you have. Basically the starting shit. I don't know. One key for sale we should actually probably buy. But the thing is locked, and there's no other guaranteed key on the floor, so there's a good chance that we won't be going to the Abbey, or even attempting to. Oh, the dry lips. The mouth breathing and the dry lips is just the fucking worst part. Started feeling sick on Sunday. It's now Thursday, and I'm really, like, kind of tired of feeling this way. I assumed on the 3 days that I had fully off from work, I would kind of get over it, but okay, so that's one chest. One chest for 3.5 curse. That's worth it in such a key, a run that's so devoid of keys. It'd probably be worth it even if it weren't a run devoid of keys, because I have 0 curse at the moment. Oh, that was a lot more shots than my starting weapon. Excuse me. I do like it when both of my weapons are have enough shots so that I don't ever need to reload. Now is a fine time to reload. That's like, that is an ideal to be able to never stop firing. Oh, fucked it up. Didn't fire enough of those shots. I've been reading this book called My Year of Rest and Relaxation, and it's kind of a... It's set in the year 2000 in New York. It's a weird time. It's a pre 9/11 world, so things are a little different. Ooh, but but the book is all about this kind of like, oh, there's some fucking curse. We will sell this gun. There's like there's no good reason to hold on to the unicorn gun. But it's all about this kind of depressed young woman who's also been, you know, she comes from a bad family. It's kind of got a BoJack Horseman vibe, where like her family's well off. She never wanted for anything except the affection of her very distant parents, and that's the one thing she never got. So it leads her to be this kind of like reclusive, closed off, eternally frustrated, selfish, you know, depressed person who is beautiful and easily could be successful, but has no drive whatsoever. And it's, you know, Jackie stopped reading it about 80 pages in because it felt so tedious to her, and I totally understand that. I do think it's starting to get to some interesting stuff. This woman decided to take a year off from life, basically. Spend a year just like taking as many different sleeping pills. God, wow, these fucking keys. That's amazing. This is such a turnaround. To take a year off, she takes as many different sleeping pills as her like incompetent therapist or psychiatrist will allow her to accrue. And eventually it's kind of getting into some really interesting like side effects from this cocktail. Wow, that was very worth it. And it's neat. It's neat the way it's building up. Okay, well, let's just go sell this one. Oops. Oh my Lord God. Why was there just a nickel floating? Okay. Huh, that was worth more money than I thought it would be. Worth. What's up, baby? Have fun. Gross wife. Comes in here, burps in my face after telling me she's gonna go buy cigarettes. We talked about this year being the year she's stopped smoking. I don't think that that's gonna happen. I think that she is sold on the identity of smoking to too much of a degree, and it really like frustrates me because it's like mostly disgusting, and I think she knows it is, but it's like this idea of it being like a personality trait more so than a practice, and that, you know, I don't know, I think she's also sold on the if it's difficult to do, it's not worth doing, which it sounds like I'm talking a lot of shit on my wife, but I love Jackie, but like things that are hard are just out the window. Things that are difficult to do are just, it's easier to just, oh God, not do them than struggle through them. It's, you know, we were talking about like, I've been wanting to go like actual jogging once I start feeling better, because I kind of like I think the Ring Fit Adventure is doing a great job of making being active desirable, but a couple of the elements about it are starting to feel a little like just introductory. Like they're not bad in any way, they just feel more introductory than they feel like something I could continue with forever. There's a lot of it that I really like, and I think that things that are kind of more introductory are worth getting through for the, I don't know, the more challenging and actually well-structured stuff. But like jogging in place, which is how you move yourself, is starting to feel really, really more tedious than enjoyable. I'd much rather run somewhere. And, you know, mostly it doesn't bother me because I'm, like, watching a YouTube video or whatever. I can't, like, listen to an audiobook, which is how I got through most of, like, using treadmills and stuff like that, is always had an audiobook going, so it didn't matter that I wasn't getting anywhere. But I kind of want to get somewhere, you know? I kind of want the actual moving from place to place to be a part of the exercise. And to like slowly increase my range as I run, instead of it having to be increasing my time, the amount of time spent exercising, I can just increase. Okay. That was such a bad dodge roll. Wow. That's what I get for using any other weapon. Trying to not let them slip and slide off. I have one key. But we talked about it. I feel like, you know, once it became like directly challenging, she would no longer want to take part in it. And that's like, I don't know, the gas station where she's going to is like less than a block away, and she's gonna drive there. Oh my god. Overthinking it now. It's just like, just do things the hard way sometimes. For the benefit. Like, there's more to be gained sometimes. And I know that's like a very old man opinion to have, but like, I'm not saying always do things the most difficult way. I'm saying if there's benefit to doing something the hard way, sometimes that's worth it. Like, there's no reason to start an exercise routine if you're gonna stop after 2 weeks, you know? There's no reason to try to get better at a skill or anything if it's expected that it's gonna fall off, that it's gonna no longer be something you continue. Dang, I don't think I want to go to the rat, and I think that the last time when oh shit, I definitely don't want to go to the rat now. I want to save that money. Gilded bullets means we are absolutely looking for Will Bomber. Even if we have to buy it. Wow, gilded bullets are fucking amazing. This is level 2. Which is a direct doubling. That's pretty great. Pretty great timing. Could have been a little earlier, but not much earlier. I think I was very close to perfect timing on that. That one's a little too early, but we'll just do this. Get at least 2 rooms. And then I think I am going to actually use the BSG getting through here just to make it a little speedier, Gonzalez style. That guy kind of just lined himself up for me to find the secret room there. Oh shit. Okay. Almost lost it. Fuck. I totally did lose it. Dang it. I set foot in this room for a second and screwed it up. Those aren't the right things. For right now. Maybe at the end of this room I'll get those. Or the end of this floor. Or for right now, I think I want to hold on to the money. Oh, fuck. Okay. I don't know. I think that, like, maybe it's just a point of pride or something. I know there's definitely a bit of that to it, but, like, there have been many times in the past where I've gotten frustrated at my inability to do something, and I've just given up because of it. And I don't want that to become, like, a defining feature of me. Someone who, like, sees a challenge and then stops. Because that's kind of, like, that's lame. I want to see a challenge and then rise to it. I feel like that should be how people approach. Oh, fucking wow. Okay. Okay. So we're definitely going to use this. Because we're going to turn it into something bigger and better. I would love the Vulcan cannon. If you want to go into what I would most appreciate it to turn into, but, you know. I think it's worth using all of it up beforehand. Jesus Christ. Big picture mode, get the fuck out of here. Someone's playing a game notification on big picture mode is fucking enormous, and I hate it. Alright, that sucks. How to use a blank. But that is a freaking fuck. That is a freaking fuck. Did I lose a key somehow? I thought I was holding two. Oh yeah, I did. Green chest. With a fuse on it. Holy fucking shit, and a synergy from this? What's that? Red Bull? Did you grab any for the one that you took this morning?
Yeah.
Nice. I don't want one right now.
Hold it in the fridge.
Okay. If players Mr. Christian Jr. Gunder for your occasionally shoot out Mr. Christian shots. That's not That's not something I care about. With it all the way leveled up like this, it doesn't make any sense. I think I'm gonna actually burn through Mr. Accretion, drop it on this floor. I know it's Accretion, and then we'll drop BSG on the next floor. What? Tell her I say thank you. Or I could tell her myself. I don't know what the thing was that caused... Oh yeah, you're not pulling that one on me. Sorry, buddy. Get this freaking Saturn out of here. Get it out! Thank you. Thanks. Nice. So we got Smiley, which is discounted shop prices. We're gonna use our key for this here. And then we'll get a slightly cheaper version of the ramp boots. That's some good shit. So yeah, let's burn through this. And then drop it for something a little... Do we even need to drop it? The Gunder Fury now? Man, I don't know. Maybe my whole strategy has changed. Gunder Fury does burn through ammo, but if I just use it as a boss weapon, I don't know. We'll wait. I don't think it's as, like, imperative. Okay. Only at 100 casings. We also have the ability to sell stuff once we get to the 4th floor. Definitely some guns that we could get rid of. Dang, could have used that. Could have used that explosion to take out the track gun, or whatever you call it. The minecart gun.
Hello? Hi, Mom. Yeah. I had one question.
Maybe.
Oops. No. The shoes are over there on my desk.
I don't need to go this way. This way that's going to be a closed path. Let's go this way. Oh, I still want to get the thing that increases my damage, or increases my money. Little bomber, that's what it's called. Little old bomber. This thing is so much weirder. This part is actually stranger with the walls, because those little claymores or whatever tend to get trapped behind it. Those bombs on wheels. I think they are claymores. They're not on wheels, they're on feet. But you know what I mean. Why? Well, sure. That's amazing. And it didn't fill up, but I have more ammo for it now than I did before. Holy crap. Alright, we'll fill this up. It's the best version of that gun. Still on the fence about what to do with the ESG. It's very, very useful, but it kind of makes me wonder if it's... Yeah, it's too useful to just trade out. We could always wait until we're at the end and have no chance of getting any more ammo for it to decide what we really want to do with it. But as of right now, it's it's not worth dropping just because I have the rat ring. Okay. And a 73 on this one. God, the double movement speed is freaking sick. It's looking like a hard maybe. Oh, fuck. That sucks. Alright. I guess I do need to... I need to be checking. That sucks to lose a key for antibodies. Antibodies is probably going to get no... Oh god. No action this entire run, unless I find a blood buyer. Let's see what this is. No, thank you. See, the problem is, I guess I have to turn that into something. Now the water from this spreads fire. Not good enough. A gun, guaranteed. So we'll just go with this one. It's a gun. It's a good gun. But it's a gun. Alright. We're out here. We're at almost 200 money. We could get up to 500 for optimum damage benefits. But we're in a good spot. It's definitely going in the right direction. Wow, I really thought I had the crestfall in my other hand. Doo-doo-doo-doo. I think it was just a couple of flyboys. I guess with the extra damage, this gun is great. Without it, I don't know. It feels like three shots to kill anybody is maybe not that impressive. I mean, 3 shots to freeze. Another problem I've always had with it. It takes too long to freeze, so it doesn't feel like it's even worth the wait. Blood Lady. Nope. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Elder Blank is something I usually say never pass up, but we have to remember to not leave anything on the floor. If we could potentially turn it into something else. Or turn it into money. I think I did that pretty wisely on the other floor with a shopkeeper, or a sales creep, but gotta be vigilant. Oh, it's only 2 shots to freeze? Huh. Maybe that's closer to okay. Let's do it. Yeah, went a little early on that first blank there. Ooh, boy. That one sucked. That sucked. I thought I had that dodge perfect. I guess I started too early. Well, now we're back to leveling this one up. It's not bad, especially as fast as it fires now. I wonder where they spread those more. Is the damage increase with the synergy? Kind of feels like it does. Okay. We have a water gun. We don't need to, okay. So, shit. So we do that, then we drop this here. Do this. Still there. Get him out of here. This. Come back. Drop. Oh shit, this is the wrong room. This. Grab it. Shoot at the rat again. Drop that. This. Get out of here. Don't you dare take my double vision. I'm like right here, dude. So by the second hit, they're either frozen or they're dead. And either of those is totally acceptable. No other keys, huh? What about this room? It's unlikely. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get rid of antibodies, because we don't have any way to really use that in any good sense. Don't have a lead gun on this run. Drum clip's okay. And I guess we're gonna destroy the other chest. Yep. Wow. Wow. Could have had a key. Could have been a real game changer. Okay. Key or no key, that worked out pretty well. Guns I want to sell. Not the sling. Shrink. I can't get rid of the Mega Dowser. I can get rid of the sharpshooter, the shotgun. Sniper rifle, I mean. Shotgun. It's like the opposite of a shotgun. It's all about one shot, not about one many shots. Not about one bunch of shots. Oh, I could have got rid of the stinger too. That's not very useful. Whoa. I want to get like a double drum clip or something that gives single shot things 2 shots. Come on. That had to be fully charged. That's scary. Boom, boom, doo, 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 blue, blue, doo, scuba doo, doo. Oof. I'm really liking this gun for all these split up, difficult to hit the multiple sides of rooms that we're running into. Right over here. We're here. Ooh. You can't hide from me, enemies, because I don't need to see you. Just pull the singular trigger, and you're scooted out. You're scooted out of this mortal plane. Oh wait, that one full? Yes, it is. Huh. There are many, many times I can think of where that would have been problematic. If I had stepped like 1 inch further, I would have fallen into a pit. If I had not realized what room it was, I could have just... Okay. This is back on level 3 already, right? If not, we'll get it there quickly. Yeah, it's on level 3. No DPS cap on you, idiot. Stop giving me locked chests. What? Oh. Double vision mistake. It doesn't matter, so let's do it while we still got this stuff all leveled. Get one of these first. Come on, bounce off the right way. Pretty sure this is at the DPS cap every time, so it actually makes more sense to use double vision with the sling. Look at how fastly that fills that shit up. It's ridiculous. Oh, baby boy. One cycle, my friend. What do we got? What do we got for sale? You gonna just leave the Sims running?
No.
Maybe you forget you were playing it.
What?
Did you forget you were playing it?
Yes.
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 Yes. Yes, stickles. Wonder why that guy doesn't get frozen as quickly. He's got some ice immunity in his death cells. Oh man, didn't need to do it there. Well, who cares, I guess. No negative because of it. Okay. God damn it. I can't hold it. I have to... Oh. Okay, whatever.
The Grim Reaper is coming over to hang out.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he's here. She...
You're going all in on the... trying to wed the Grim Reaper?
Yeah.
Not a bad plan. Dug tape. Okay, so here's what we do. Wait, we did this wrong. No. Okay, let's do that after we find the last shop. We're a full-grown adult now? I think Boyer should change his name to Manra then. Sending the wrong impression to death. Alright, so we need to do this first. See if he even turns that. It might be screwed up because of all the random drops that have showed up. Cool. Secret room right here with ammo in it. Before we do anything else, I want to steal this. So I gotta do this, teleport here. Whoops, no, I did that wrong. This.
Nope, left.
Death's gone?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta be fast. Ooh, I thought that was gonna fall into a pit. Use this. Grab that. In here. Oh shit. I gotta use the duct tape. So... take this. Okay. Yeah, that's all I want to duct tape. You do. Shoot this down. I think I do want the sponge, in case there's any poison or anything left on the floor. And we're just going to have to destroy all these chests, unfortunately. Can't get anything else from the rat ring, except for on the next floor, where we can use up the VSG and then drop it. Where is it? In here? You do. Thanks for the fucking hearts. It's so useful for me. We're not gonna. I would get the Heck Blaster if I had any worry about jammed enemies, but I just don't. Rather try to get the 100 casings and be at max damage by the time we're on the Lich fight. Shortest path is right. Huh. Guess I don't even like have to run out of ammo for this. I can just drop it when we get to the end, which is totally fine too. Whoa, that was kind of a scary dodge. One, two, butthole, my shoe. I just keep using this. Keep using it up. Come on. God, it's so hard to tell when it's fully charged. So south is actually the right way? Crazy. Yo. There's still a second wave? Oh yeah, there's always a second wave. Why is that surprising? Dude, are there like, it feels like these other floors, other rooms that have second waves just aren't doing it this time for some reason. Maybe they're just optional second waves. This doesn't usually kill this well, does it? It's gotta be like partially the golden bullets, right? I mean, it's always been big room-wide damage, but never this big or this room or this wide, I feel. I think the 6 shots will probably get us the rest of the one room. So that, I think, was maybe honestly the fastest bullet held to date. Let's see what it turns into. It's gonna also be a gun, right? Much worse gun, but we'll use it one time. Or twice. Huh. Maybe it actually works pretty well with double vision. with the DPS cut. Fuck. Wait. Alright. Jesus. Shit. That freaking sonic wave was distracting as hell, and I don't think we're gonna flawless this one, unfortunately. Still got the sling duct tape to the other thing. I was pretty sure that was not actually going to get used. But maybe I'll shoot it out one time just for the sake of doing it. That was so fucking fast. The damage up is really noticeable right now. I don't think I'm going to change anything at the moment. We're just going to go ahead and finish this one. Wow, that was close. Yeah, that was crazy. Pretty much one gun through all the bullet hell. And then, like, I never used Gunder Fury because I never got hit. Except for that one time on the Wallmonger after I got it. It was a crazy fucking fast run for the number of floors we did. Holy shit. Blue map right at the end was pretty good too. Particulator ended up being super useful. Oh! I still don't know if I have to be in at 3 or 4, so that's always fun. 55 minutes for what? 9-floor run. How many floors? 5 regular. The regular run is 5. Bullet hell is 6. The oubliette is 7, and the Abbey is 8. So there's 2 more floors. Oh yeah, there's the rat floor and the RNG. So there's a maximum of 10. But that's still a good long run, done quickly.